Don't just talk. Mind what you are saying. Imagine it's the mouth that took her back. It's the mouth that made her to be taken back to Uganda. It's her mouth. What's up, guys? I'm from my friend's house and I'm walking towards my house. Today is a sad day for me and my friends. My friend landed Germany and was deported immediately, and it's a sad story for both of us. She's from Uganda. We've been so close, we've been talking, and she told me to tell you guys what to avoid when you're coming in a foreign country. Germany, can be UK, any other country that you're visiting. Oh, and it's 7 p.m. in Germany. It's 7 p.m. and there's all this natural light. The sun hasn't gone down. The sun goes down at around 9 is when the sun goes down, and the darkness starts at around 10. Yeah, as an African girl, I'm always confused and I can't even sleep. Yeah, but that's by the way. So here is what happened. The girl has been trying to get a visiting visa, and the first trial she was denied, the second trial she was denied, and the third trial she got it. So when she got the visa, she was so excited, happy. After all, finally she got the visa, and now she can move abroad, like the visiting visa. Her plans, actually, because any other visa had flopped, according to her, she thought finding a visiting visa is easy, quicker way of relocating abroad. That's what she thought, and that's not really it, but that's what she thought. When she got the visa, she was so happy, excited. Finally it's happening. She packed, made her arrangements as everyone would do it, booked her flight, came to Germany. So when she landed, she went through immigration with her papers. The immigration are the offices there at the airport. They check your papers and they make sure that you are really there legally. Actually, you have to pass through immigration. Yeah. So when she went there with her papers, they checked. Everything was okay. But this girl had 4 big suitcases, and that raises an alarm for anyone. Like, you just have a visiting visa of 1 month. What are the 4 suitcases for? How? What are you going to do with the 4 suitcases? Like, that raised an alarm. But that was not the issue. Which visa have you come with? Oh, I've come with a visiting visa, and here is the hotel that I have booked. I'm going to stay in this hotel for a month. I don't know this and this. Like, she answered everything correctly until the last minute, when she answered just this one and fucked everything up. Oh, this is better. Oh wow. It's 7:40 p.m. guys. It's 7:40 p.m. and look at the sun. And it's 7:40 p.m. As an African girl, this confuses me. And how do they expect me to sleep at 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. when the sun is still up? Tell me, how can I do that? It's just impossible. The Ugandan girl answered everything correctly. She got everything correct until the last question that fucked her up. And she told me to tell you guys the things to avoid saying, to say and what not to say, even after they have landed. Because it doesn't end after getting the visa. The struggle continues. The struggle only ends when you are done with the immigration. Before getting done with the immigration, it's still a struggle. So you just have to know what to say and what not to say. So after answering all the questions correct, and then she was asked that, let's say, for example, you get a good paying job. Can you take a good paying job when you get offered here in Germany, a good paying job? If I get the opportunity, if I get a good opportunity, I cannot dare play with it. because good opportunities are hard to come by. So when I get one, definitely I'm going to take it and make good use of it and give the work my best. I'm a hardworking girl, easy to deal with. I don't know, she just started saying what people say in their CVs. I don't know, all that. And those people like, step aside. These are the people who come here and refuse to go back to their country. But she didn't know it was that bad, that now she was going to get deported. They didn't react negatively, or they just say, oh, these are the people that when they come here with the visiting visa, they don't want to go back to their country. That is what they said. And the girl just thought, oh, maybe it was just that. So when she was put aside, security were called to come and ransack her things. It has 4 big suitcases. What are you going to do with the 4 big suitcases and you're only going to visit for 1 month? What are you going to do with the 4 suitcases? So when they were checking her suitcases, found her certificates. She carried all her certificates. Said, you're just coming as a visitor. What are your certificates for? Now she could not talk. She doesn't have anything to say. What are your certificates for? She doesn't have anything to say. And she has braids, like braids, over 100 braids. Like in those bags, one was just for braids. You know, here braids are expensive. They asked her, what are you going to do with your certificates which are here? And what are these for? You're only going to stay for a month. What are these braids for? And she said that, no, I'm carrying them for my friends. My friends, so the one who sent me. Okay, that's okay. But your friend sent you a suitcase full of braids. Oh, and now she couldn't say anything because she didn't know it was going to turn out like that, and things just escalated. And you know, at the airport there are people who just don't want you to be here. They just don't want you to be here, so they just add on things, and before you know it, you're on a plane back home. So she was so sad, so disappointed in herself. Things like she had struggled so hard to get the visa, got the money. Yes, she had thoughts of staying here and finding a job within the 1 month. You know, if you find a job, then they can help you change your visa to work visa if you find a job. So she had that in plan, but that is not how things work here. They don't want you to come as a visitor pretending that you're a visitor, but you want to stay forever for job, because a visitor is not allowed to work. So when you're asked at the airport that if you get a job, what can you do, the best answer is, because I am in a visiting visa, I came on a visiting visa, and a visitor is not allowed to work, I'll have to go back to my country and apply for the job and come with a work visa, because here I'm just a visitor. I've just come to tour the country, to visit and go back home. I cannot work. You know what you want to say, but you don't have to say it. You have to pretend. You know that is what you want to do. If you get a job, you want to take it, but pretend that if you get a job, you want to take it. Yeah, just pretend for your sake. Yeah, so the best answer is, if I get a job, if I'm offered a job, then I'll have to go back to my country and apply for the job so that I come with a work visa, because I'm a visitor, I'm not allowed to work. Yeah, and now they will know that, oh, this girl knows the laws, this girl is educated, this girl knows something. Like, now they know that you know what you are doing. Visiting visa sometimes is always so difficult. Some of the things that can help you get the visiting visa is, when you go for the interview, you say like you have a child. Even if you don't have, you have a child, so they know you'll have to go back to the child. You have a business, you have a job, you have to say that. That will help you. Of which, if you have a child, that's an added advantage. Yeah, you have a child who you have to go back to. You have this. But if it's just you, they know that you will go and and fail to come back. So saying you have a child, you have a job, you have your own business which you have to go back to helps. I'm going to put for you guys the requirements for visiting visa. I'm still working in my neighborhood. I'm still just working and I kind of like my neighborhood. It's so good. Yeah. So I'm going to put for you guys the requirements of visiting visa on the description box or maybe on the screen. I'll see when I'll be editing. And I just wish you guys luck. You never know how you can get here. Like, you never know where your luck is. But I think it's only right to do it in the right way. It's those beautiful flowers. That's it. So guys, some come here through visiting visa, which maybe is 1 month or 3 months or 6 months, depending which one you qualified for or which one you're given. So if you come here with a visiting visa, some people manage to find their way and stay here forever through work. Yeah, not all that doesn't happen to everybody, but it happens to some people. So if you come here and you manage to get a job within that specific time, so the company you're working for can help you secure the work visa. But if you don't manage to get that, then you have to go back home, or now you stay illegally. And by stay illegally, it means you can't even go to the hospital when you're sick because they don't have your documents. Like in Germany or in these developed countries, when they just put your name, everything comes. Like they only need your name, just your full name, not actually your name, just your passport number. When they put your passport number, everything comes. They are married, single, student, or your visa expired. When your visa is expiring, your residence is expiring. According to me, yeah, not bad coming with a visitor visa and then finding your way here and remaining here. It's not bad. It works for some people. And if you are caught, like if your visa expires before you are back home and you are caught, you get deported and banned for ever stepping into any European country again, which is nobody wants that. So if you can find your way within the 1 month or within the 3 months, it's okay. But if you know you cannot find your way out through those months, then I'll just advise that you just take your time, apply for the legal things, legal way, or you just come and visit and go back. But anyway, struggle is a struggle both sides. It's not like if you're in Europe now you won't struggle. No, it's both a struggle. It's only that now in Europe it's, I don't know, a higher level struggle. I don't know, it's also a struggle. Now this friend of mine was so disappointed, this Ugandan friend of mine, she was so disappointed. She didn't, after all that struggle, it was for nothing. Her money is gone, her flight money is gone. Good thing she didn't give away her business. She has a business back at home. It's good she didn't give out. Some people when they're coming abroad and they know that they're going to find their way out. My heart really broke for my friend. She really struggled to get the visa money and the flight money and just everything. It's, applying for visa, it's not only about the money, but it's also the emotional stress that comes with it. And then finally you get the visa and now you come, like you land in a new country, and then you're taken back. It's really frustrating. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. It's really not good. It's a sad moment. And the good thing is she had her business, she didn't give it away, and that helped her. Like at least she was going back to her business, which is a bit good, because some people when they know they're coming abroad, they give away their businesses. Like they sell their business, that now my work is done with Africa, I'm going to Europe. You shouldn't do that. I think that's also a lesson to some people. Even if the deal is good, yeah. So she is banned for the next 1 year She's banned for the next 1 year. She can't come to Germany. She said after 1 year she's going to try again, and that's the spirit. Keep trying, don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep trying, and don't give up. I think that's the only thing I can say. And I liked her energy when she told me that she's banned for 1 year, but she'll come back. She'll try again after 1 year. I wish her all the best. You guys can also learn a thing or two from here, from her story. Yes, we all want to find things. We all want to move to a different country. We all want to come abroad. We all want to come to Europe. We all want to come to Germany. We all want to come to UK or any other country in Europe, or we want to move to US. If you land to a country, think before answering. Don't just answer without thinking. Think before answering, and don't get excited. Don't get excited. It's the excitement that makes you mess. If you're not excited, definitely you can't mess. But if you're excited, then you might mess. Yeah, so I thought that it was wise for me to come and share with you that. Please, thank you for watching till here. See you again in the next one. Please like the video and subscribe, and also tell me what can you do if you are her. She really cried a lot. She really cried, but it was too late. There's nothing that could be done. The milk was already spilled. There's nothing that could be done. So what you can do best is just not being her. Yeah, imagine it's 9 p.m. now.